Hi, my name is John. Welcome to Daily Theology. If this is your first time here, I post short daily videos about current events and theology to help equip and inspire you to share hope. There's an old adage that says, less is more. Now, right now, many people would disagree with that sentiment, but it really depends on what you're referring to. Less debt is good. Less fat is usually good. Less stress is good. Less homework if you're a student is good. Less financial obligations are usually good. Financial minimalism has to do with contentment and intentionality so that you can spend your time and resources to advance the Great Commission and to make disciples. I'm not prescribing this for everyone. It's a matter of conscience and prayer for you to determine if this will help you and your family. Right out of the gate, it needs to be stated that vocation and career are good. God is glorified in our work, 1 Corinthians 10:31. In fact, we love our neighbors by serving them through our vocations. Jesus made it clear, though, that you cannot serve God and money. And too many Americans have bought the American dream hook, line, and sinker without evaluating why they are working, spending, and saving the way that they are. This video really has to do with examining some alternatives. Now, personally, I would never want to trade 25 hours of work per month so that I could drive a Lexus. How about you? For me, no way. I want those 25 hours, so I'm going to drive paid-for older cars if I can help it. If you have the cash, time, and resources to buy a Lexus, then by all means, go for it. I'll break down the cost of owning a car like this in another video, but for right now, let's start out with what financial minimalism is not. It is not asceticism. It is not hoarding. It is not being a stoic. It is not being lazy so that you don't have to work hard. It's not financial independence. It's not FIRE, which is financial independence, retire early. We have so much opportunity and affluence here in the United States, but there has to be a point where you ask yourself, how much is enough? How much do we really need in light of eternity and in light of the Great Commission? Where is our treasure really? That's the question to ask. The correct definition of financial minimalism, or any topic, really has to start and end with God's Word. There are lots of people in this space making stuff up, which is really stoicism and idolatry. And then there are professing Christians or potentially Christians that are not theologically clear about the danger of stuff and money. Now, I think both should be avoided. There's another that has made you and has bought you, and you are not your own, 1 Corinthians 6:19-20. Remove far from me falsehood and lying. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with the food that is needful for me, Proverbs 30:8. And then this warning, keep your life free from the love of money and be content with what you have, for he has said, I will never leave you nor forsake you, Hebrews 13:5. Now, here's my definition. Financial minimalism is desiring neither poverty nor riches so that you can pursue a lifestyle that best allows you to fulfill the Great Commission using your God-given abilities for His glory. Poverty is not godly, and riches are not bad. Jesus clearly, though, does warn about the deceitfulness of riches, and don't be too quick to dismiss this. Even now, I find myself drawn to arguing why I should go make more money. So I'm talking to myself here too, but the point is that maximizing your gospel impact by stewarding your resources, which includes your time, treasure, and talent, to the best of your ability is the goal. Now, in the business world, the term MVP is common. It stands for minimum viable product, and it's often where companies will start out with a product and then iterate upon with improvements and market feedback as dictated by the market. In a sense, that's what I'm suggesting as an option. What is the minimum viable standard of living that you can take on as you seek to advance the Great Commission? Imagine if 100 evangelists in your city took this to heart. Perhaps they would have to move to a one-bedroom apartment. Perhaps they would have to drive an older car. Perhaps they would have to put off retirement or forego retirement completely. There are many sacrifices that could potentially be made, but if sacrifices like this were made, how many babies might be saved? How many people might hear the gospel? How many more evangelists might be supported in your city to go preach the gospel at campuses, sporting events, and public gatherings when those resume? By focusing on the necessities and stepping down the socioeconomic ladder, could we free up more people to reach others with the gospel? Thanks for watching. God bless.